So Halle Bailey and the DDG have announced their breakup. I think it was uh, her boyfriend, DDG, who first announced it on Instagram, talking about how they they will continue to have love for each other. They're gonna co-parent. Work on parenting their child, and talking about, or somebody said, very emotional tone or whatever, and this and that and whatever. And then she comes around and talks about how this experience helped her see herself differently as a woman, and yada this and yada that. So this is the end of the story. Now, this happened recently, but I think that they've been broke up. They've been broke up. So, to add a little background, first of all, I would like to say I made a video on this subject, not these people and their particular situation, but on the subject. Look for it. It's about becoming baby mamas for men who never really wanted you or that baby to begin with. So, a little background on the two. Now, I don't know that much about DDG. I had never heard of him before I heard of him dating Halle Bailey. They say he's a rapper. Does he have any hits? I ain't never heard of him. So I know a little bit about her. As a young 20 or 21-year-old, she got a phenomenal role as Little Mermaid. It was very, very popular for her, put her in the limelight. It was also very controversial because you had a lot of jealous and ignorant people who had a problem with her playing that part as a melanated young woman. I guess they thought somebody pale skinned or whatever, or lighter, or of another race should have been able to play it. I don't know what they were thinking. That's their business. That's their right. Who cares? So at that point, she had become somewhat of a symbol of what young black girls can attain to. She was a role model for them. All right, they were a lot of our little girls were very excited to see her play Little Mermaid. So the next thing we know is she's with this so-called rapper. Ain't nobody that I know of ever heard before. She's pregnant, and they've broken up. So they supposedly met in 2022. Had a baby in 2023. The baby ain't even a year old. It's 2024, and they're no longer together. She has lost a lot of the role model image for allowing herself to become a mother of an illegitimate child by especially some rapper. Nowadays, when you think rapper, the lowest comes to your mind. The rap industry, they did that to themselves with their coonery and their lyrical content, and it's just not a bad look. It's just not a good look. Excuse me. Like I said, she's no longer considered a role model for little girls. She let him do this to her in her career. I'm not saying her career is over, but I believe that she lost out on a lot of roles and maybe even endorsements for, being seen as a role model for particularly black girls. I believe she lost out on a lot, allowing herself to go down this route with this boy who played house with her, and now he's gone. really and truly, they didn't even spend a good 2 years together. Like I said, I feel like they been broke up. I felt really weird about their union in the first place. To me, when I because he became popular because he was up under her, and they just, something about the energies did not match. I don't know if they were just put together for publicity for him. She could have got paid for it, but if that's true, you could have left the baby out of it. Now you sitting up here, baby mama. You know what else I get from Miss Bailey? I get, and I've been feeling this way. I keep picking up this energy from her that if she could change things, she would not be his baby mama or anybody else's baby mama. I really believe that she feels this way. This is what I've been getting from her ever since I heard she was pregnant and she had the baby. Now, I'm not to say that she's not happy. Hopefully the baby will be well loved and brought up in love, because he deserves no less than that. He had nothing to do with the immaturity of his parents. But I really believe that if she could change things, she would not be in this situation. And that's what I pick up from her. But she allowed this to happen. This man got his fame. He didn't want no baby by her. He played house with her. And now he's gone. And like I said, I believe they've been gone. I'm going to say this, and some folk are not going to like it. I don't care. I just got to be real with how I feel. And this is me personally. I don't have no problem with them. I don't have no problem with the baby. Really, what she decides to do with her life is her business. But there ain't no way I would have let him or his offspring destroy my fairy tale famous life. I would never have done it. Neither one of them would have taken that for me if I was in her place. I would not have. I would have got up off that ground and brushed myself off and kept on going with my life. But this is the route that she's taken. I think this is an L for her, but just being honest. But then again, like I said, her life is not over. I don't dislike her. Nobody should. You don't have a right to dislike her. Let's not put her down. She needs support at this time, because you cannot tell me that she is, number one, hurt, and number two, embarrassed, because I would be. You a young girl putting yourself in this situation when you were to become a role model, a worldwide role model for a lot of melanated young girls, seeing themselves in a character that has been very popular among children for decades, Little Mermaid. And she had, so many opportunities, I believe, coming her way that are not coming her way now. Not for to be put in the eyes of young girls as a role model. She allowed herself to mess that up. So it's over, and it's been over, and I think he used her. I think initially he used her for fame, to get a come up, to get popularity, to get better known, because ain't nobody that I know of ever knew anything about him. Like I said, I'm not into the rap genre, especially today. I don't pay too much attention to it at all, because it sounds horrible. They talking about the same thing over and over again. It's very violent. It's over sexual. It's just dumb. So he got his come up, and she allowed to allow the addition of a illegitimate child from him. It is what it is. Go from here and make the best of it. But like I said, she could have did so much better. And the man that she chose, very, very immature young man. You could look at them, tell they weren't ready for no baby. I don't care what a man say And I already made a video about this. This man dumped her. I don't care what a man say. If he does not marry you first, he does not want a baby by you. He don't want no baby by you. And I don't care what he says. We have to stop doing this to ourselves, our young ladies especially. Stop doing this to yourself. And like I said, I feel energy from her, and I've been feeling it from her. I don't care how much she smiles, that she does not really, she's not the happiest about what she has allowed to be her life at this time. She's just not. But like I said, let's not put her down. She needs support. And she already made her bed. She got to sleep in it. So, that's it. I wish her the best, her and her baby. I hope they live a happy life filled with love. And like I said, support. And they'll be all right. She's going to be all right. Peace, y'all.